to ask her a question.
Okay, so because we know time is limited for all of us and it's in the middle of the day for most of you on the East Coast, we're gonna get started. But so some of you know me, some of you don't know me. My name is Tina Davis. I'm an AMM. I've been in Monate for almost 3 years. And Toni here is one of my good friends, my mentors. I could not do this business without her. And I am so blessed that she took the opportunity to take some time out today and speak to you guys.
Awesome.
How do I get Jackie off the main?
Here, you know what? Just got to make sure everybody's muted. Yeah, everybody's muted, so it should be fine. I'm probably showing up as the speaker, just not on this end. Okay. All right, you guys, are we ready this morning? Super excited to be here. So we're up in Chicago, actually. So she flew up from Houston, and we're here with, one of her amazing business partners who's sitting next to me over here. Say hi. How do you say your name again?
Nazish.
Nazish.
Yeah.
I got it. But I'm coming to you guys this morning because we were talking about reflecting, growing, learning, and you guys have learned a lot from this mastermind that I started back last summer, and it's really helped me expand my vision and how I see myself really showing up consistently. And you guys know that I am the queen of showing up. You have to do what you say and say what you do, period. And the one thing is that being and launching this business back in 2014 is completely different than it is now, but it's still the same principles, right? So we have to keep growing. We have to keep learning. We have to keep expanding. We have to keep sharing. And the one thing that most people do is they get lazy, or they get comfortable, or they get a sense of entitlement. There's people in our business that, and Jackie's like,
it's complacent.
Complacency is a big thing. I've been complacent in my business. I'm struggling right now. I have to rebuild again. I just promoted out another MMB to keep my director rank. I should be promoting out one MMB every friggin' quarter, right? So that's my goal. That is my goal. And complacency is a comfort zone. Absolutely 100%. You're riding it, right? And we've had super challenges in our business. I think we're going through another season right now. I think that a lot of people are going through a lot of seasons right now, but we have to work with intention, and we have to work with, and I you know what? I hate the term work smarter, not harder. That's bullshit, right? Anybody that's an entrepreneur, it's hard work. It's really hard work, but it's the rewards at the end of the hard work that you get. So why do I keep showing up every day? Why are Jay and I in friggin' frigid Chicago right now? Right? Is because we show up relentlessly. And that actually is one of my superpowers, right? And showing up is 100% of it. So, the other thing that I wanted, to talk to you guys about, and this is why I've been talking about this more on social media, is being in a mastermind group, being in a group that you can count on other people that don't have the same skill set that you do. You guys, I was so focused on doing everything network marketing, that I kind of shut the doors on other professionals that are really crushing it in their field. But as I've grown, is that we all have a superpower. Every single one of you has a superpower. And one of those superpowers is, hey, Jess, I got to see you on a Zoom when you're in Charleston and I'm in Chicago, man. So anyways, but the whole point of this is that showing up and being present in your business and growing your business is something that you should be doing every day. Like, I've been really trying to focus on finding one new VIP customer a day. So you'll see, like, even from last month, that I'm showing up differently on my social media, completely different. Because you guys, I used to hate like social media, right? And finally, someone they're like, it's free advertising. What? Why are you not using it, right? So I started showing up differently, and I was really inspired by Monica Hobbs and what she's been able to do over the last 3 years since she's been focused on her business. And by the way, if you have not watched her training, you better get your asses on my YouTube channel and go to our training platform on Effing Simple and watch that video that I did with her a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. It was gold. And so, you guys, I've gotten 6 VIPs from my Instagram alone this month. That's never happened to me before. So, you know, and I'm using it for fun. Like, I am the hair cocktail therapist, right? I am going to mix up the hair cocktail of your choice. It's going to work for you. And you have fun with that. Like, Monica's that curly girl, Monica. You know, there's other people that show up. I forgot who's the really popular one that shows up as the hair therapist. I don't remember.
No, I don't
But anyways,
remember.
you know, you guys, you got to have fun with it, and you've got to have an educational portion to it. That's a big deal. When you're talking about, you know, whatever your favorite product is, like, it's going to be the hair care for me, because that's how we started. We only started with 9 products, right? And it was just all the hair care. And you guys, if you have looked at my transformation, just me alone,
Oh my
even
God.
my
Out
skincare,
of this world.
unfriggin' believable.
I don't, you guys, she has not aged. She like went reverse if you look at her pictures. So.
Right. But you also have to be documenting your journey. That's just as important. And maybe some of you on this call are a little bit newer, but that's okay. Pick someone else's journey and emulate them until you have a story of your own. But the fact that we can, you know, we need to show up, and we need to be present and with purpose, with purposeful intent. The other thing is too, is that what kind of value are you guys providing? Are you just going on social media or having conversations with people where you want to sell them something? I don't do that. That feels yucky to me. I have people that try to do that all the time with me, and I'm like, you know, F off, right? Because I don't want to be sold to. I want somebody to share their experience. I want someone to come to me and talk to me about, I'll give you an example. So I went on my social media the other day, and I was talking about water quality. That's been a big deal for me, because we've had water filters for 30 plus years. I've had a Kangen for 20 years. You know, I didn't know that one of the items that I was recommending that they had like massive lawsuits against them. And so I had someone say, Toni, I got to tell you about this. And I'm like, I probably know it, but go right ahead. And so she shared that information with me, and I was blown away, because I didn't know that. But if she had not built that relationship with me and just started throwing these facts out, I would have dismissed it. Right. So we don't, and so a lot of times, you guys, I am very dismissive. You know, we're people with and I do not use the word busy. I have priorities, right? I have, and so you showing up on social media and working your business, it's a priority. That's the number one thing for me. But I'm not going to get wrapped up in all of the other stuff. And I'm going to say, like, the other stuff, the noise, right? You guys all know that we have a lot of noise out there right now. I'm going to stay super focused. I'm going to, you know, work with our teams, but I'm also going to work on being a better version of myself. You guys, so like my VIPs this month, I have 7 total, which I'm very proud of, because usually I struggle to even build a block, right? Because there's so many different moving aspects of our business. And so my whole thing is that, well, last month, all 5 of my VIPs came from my one mastermind group. So it pays for you to really expand your reach. And not only that too, is that when you're really mentoring with other people, is that, you know, they have to have the same mentality that they want to help you, right? So I don't want to be a part, and I don't want you guys to waste your time being a part of something that is also not going to help you, right? People truly want to help other people. Doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't matter if it's network marketing. It doesn't matter if it's brick and mortar. It doesn't matter if you're in real estate, right? People want to help other people. That's our nature. So what is it that you want to, but also too, you guys are in the top network marketing company in the world right now. But how are you helping other people? Okay. That's the one thing that you have to focus on. How can you, every single person, 1 person a day is my goal when I wake up in the morning. 1 person a day. How can I help add value? The lady up here that's working at the desk that checked us in when we got here at 12:15 last night, she was here when I came down to get Jay's birthday breakfast at 8 a.m. And I said, man, you're still here. And she's like, nope. She goes, I went home, got 4 hours of sleep, and I had to be back here, because she's the manager of the hotel. Guess what, you guys? I'm helping her. I gave her my book, How to Be More Productive. And I said, hey, I'm doing a vision board workshop here at your hotel tomorrow. Pop in, right? Because you know what? She's my next prospect. So I don't want to be, you know, it hurts my heart when I tell people they had to go home and get 4 hours worth of sleep just to be here the next day. And she is smiling and she's got great energy and stuff like that. I want her to be a part of this. And you know what? Write your own schedule, right? So how can you help serve other people? That's the functionality of why each and every one of us are on this call, or we show up, or we're sharing about the business and the products, right? But are you sharing it with intention? It's my next question. So these are good questions for you to write down and answer. How are you going to show up? You guys, what kind of value are you going to provide? Write your value, your value statement. What does that mean? What does that mean to you? Why are you on this call? Right? What kind of value am I providing you value? And you better say yes. But I'm just saying that you guys, all this is it's about showing up. There's no secret. There's no magic. And you've got to be talking about your business, right? That's it. I mean, you guys, in 14 minutes, actually probably 12 minutes, because we had a little trouble in the beginning, I've told you everything that you need to know about building a $1 billion legacy.
Stay consistent.
Yeah.
Show up every day. It's something that we always preach, but it is reality. And she is the reality. She is just like you and I, you guys. Literally, I've been talking to Nazish about my relationship with Toni, and she's like, I just can't believe it, that she's just a person. She's literally just like us, but she shows up every day with intention to make a difference in someone's life. Mm-hmm. And that's where I get my passion from.
Right. But you figure if you can change one person a day, help them, just one person a day, you guys, it's like the penny that doubles every day. And so I was on my social media, I actually talked about this on Thursday.
Yeah, I was going to say not yesterday.
No, not yesterday. Thursday. But Thursday. And I was talking about it. Think about this. If you could help one person a day, it's 365 people a year. And if you can get even just half of the 365 to help one person a year, think about how much effort that is. Think about that ripple effect, that domino effect. You know, I'll give you another example. You like yesterday we were traveling, so we had to, and I don't like eating out that much, but you know what? I tip anywhere from 50 to 100% of every single bill. You want to know why? Is because I was that single mom serving and waiting tables and bartending and doing all that kind of stuff. I know what it takes. But you know what? That's another way that I give back, is because I know that you don't get an hourly wage. Jess will concur, because I know she bartends and she serves too, is that you're all working for tips, right? You don't get an hourly wage. So I think it's still like $3 an hour, and you don't have healthcare options very often. So you know what? When you're traveling, another example, if you have a maid coming in to clean your room, you better be leaving them $20, because there's a different maid every day. So the one thing is that how can you, just by little random acts of kindness, pay it forward? Don't pay for the guy's coffee behind you. They can afford it. Give the barista an extra tip, right? Because they're the ones making your coffee. The other thing is that when you are consistently and working your business with purpose, and again, you guys notice how careful I am with the words that I choose. It's because words matter, and words create, and I wrote this down, and I have my book here because this really hit me. And I was going back and I was doing research on Secrets of a Millionaire Mind, because even though I'm in a mastermind with Mark Evans, this guy makes 9 figures a year, right? So, but a lot of the people in his mastermind are struggling just to get to that 1 million a year. So I went back and I was refreshing myself with T. Harv Ecker's book, The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, because every single new market partner that signs up with me, that is required reading, or I do not work with them. I know you have that book. Okay, but here's what really hit me. Thoughts equal feeling, which your feelings will turn into action, which gives you the results. So if you have shitty thoughts, you're going to have shitty results. If you have good thoughts, you're going to have good results. It's
proven.
It's
proven.
Yes.
It's really proven. Really.
I mean, guys, it's really how simple it is. And when you grow personally and professionally, that's when your income grows. So, I mean, those are my wonderful 14, 15 minutes worth of wisdom. And you have all of that right there, you guys. And if you just take what I told you and you go out there and you preach it and you live it, you're going to have a business as big as you want.
Intentionally.
Your relationships are going to get better. So I would not have the relationships that I have right now. My husband and I, Jay and I, would not be together. Seriously, we would not be together. And my family would probably be a complete and total cluster for lack of a better word, right? But because I have done the work, it's made me better. And I wouldn't, you know, I'm set in my ways, and the older I get, the more set I am. But also too, I'm not going to compromise, because you know what? I did that for a long time. Hence 2 ex-husbands. I don't speak to a lot of my family because, you know, they're negative and they're just, they suck the energy out of you. I'm not going to be around those type of people. Yes. So Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by Harveker. So that book, you guys, the one thing I love listening to him on Audible, but you need the book.
You need to read
books. There's
Jackie,
one thing.
that's the book.
There's one thing. Yeah, Jackie, you got it at my house. There's one thing that I will tell you is that there is power in the written word in a book form, and also when you write. So this is why when I do these vision workshops, is that you have to write a future letter to yourself. Tina's done it. Jackie's done it. I don't think there's anybody else on this call.
Jess has done it.
Jess has done it. Oh, she was sick. I don't know if she did it.
Oh,
remember, she wasn't feeling well. So the one thing is that also too, on my YouTube platform, on our training platform, I have a Zoom that I did at the end of December. I already need to update it. I'm having Kylie come and shoot it while we're doing this tomorrow. Is how you write a future letter, or write a letter to yourself. It's very powerful. And then what you do is that you once you do that, you create a vision board, and then you do a mind movie, which is really cool, which means that you are going to record yourself on Zoom. You can, you know, put some pictures up there and everything, but you're going to record it and you're going to read the letter to yourself. And there's a psychological, an emotional, and an energy, right? And I mean, all 3 of these things, you guys, there's nothing more powerful than your own voice. Yeah. So yeah,
I can't wait for that.
It's going to be cool.
Yeah. I've written the letter to myself. I've read it out loud. I actually did it twice because I did your 75 hardcore last year. So we had to do that too. But reality sets in. I'm literally crazy enough, even though my personal situation is not what I expected, but the rest of my life is exactly what I wrote to myself last year.
But you know what? I'm going to, do they know what's going on? Does everybody on this call know what's going on with you?
A little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
You can share.
So
it needs to be said.
So
let it out.
But I've known you for what? It's been 3 years now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys, she was a completely different person than she is now. And when I first met her, but also too, is that a lot of times what happens is that we grow and then we outgrow people that are in our life. And so she is at a point in her life where she has outgrown her husband. I don't know if she would be in this place that she were right now if it weren't for this business.
No, I wouldn't be. 100, 1,000%. If it wasn't for this business and this community and what they pour into us, honestly, about how to develop and talk to yourself and be stronger internally, I would have not been where I'm at.
Yeah. So you guys, I was just reading the comments. You guys, if anybody has anything that they would like to ask, I'm an open book. You can unmute or drop it in the chat.
Yes.
Or you can raise your hand and unmute yourself, because I love hearing from people. Okay.
Coco, that now is your time.
Now. That's so funny. You literally read my mind. I was like, is that a silly question? I don't know. Okay, earlier you said something about a value statement. What is that?
So if you guys are in my training group on Facebook, which is Effing Simple Leaders,
I'll have to send it to
you. Yeah, you'll see where I wrote a value statement for our team in there. But basically a value statement, and I can give Tina the PDF for it. Your value statement is basically what this business means for you and how you're sharing it. Okay. So what does it mean for you to be a Monate Market partner and to show up and to provide value for people? So I would quantify it under three things. Well, really, I base everything on my pillars, right? So I have 5 pillars. I have family, right? Because friends can be family too. Family. So I have family, faith, fitness, finances, and freedom, right? And so my value statement is based around those 5 core pillars. And also too, weaving in Monate and our platform and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's what you would do, is create a value statement for yourself.
Anybody
Okay, what
else?
Not a question, but I cannot wait to meet you in Tampa on
Oh,
Tuesday.
girl,
I just had to say that.
Tuesday. So yeah, so Coco, you're going to be writing.
So excited.
Yeah, you're going to be writing your own letter and stuff, and doing the vision board. So it's going to be super cool. And so
Her and Kara.
And Kara, okay. So the cool thing is that AJ, actually a lot of this came from Lululemon's training and also Todd Duncan. And so AJ was with Lululemon for years, and she did this 10-year vision course. So she's going to be sharing with you guys how that's impacted her life. And I mean, you guys, if you know AJ General, she's an SED, she's an MDC, multiple MDC, and she's now working on opening her second yoga studio. This has been her dream. It's been her dream. Yeah. So, and you guys, thank you for all the nice comments that you've dropped in the chat. I really appreciate you. And this is where I get my cup full. So my cup is being filled right now, hearing from you guys. Anyone else?
No. Going once, going twice. Time is of value.
Yes, and it's my husband's. We're celebrating his birthday today. So I had a good friend of ours drive in from Wisconsin. We're going out to. She's gonna get to experience Frontera. If you guys are ever in Chicago, or I guess there's a couple of other restaurants Rick has opened, but it is the best. So I will tell Jay that you all sent him birthday goodwill.
Yes. You guys, thank you so much for taking time out of your Saturday. I know most of you are on the East Coast, so it's literally 12:30 in the afternoon, which just shows so much value that you want to put into your businesses. So I hope you go out today and really make an impact.
Yeah. So Erica, I actually have been talking to Jade and Antonio Pennyman and Brittany Beckett. I am going to come out there and do an event either in May or June. So I see you're in Santa Monica.
Good.
So it will be in the Orange County area.
Awesome. Erica, I will keep you posted on all those details because I know how much you want to connect.
Awesome, you guys.
All right. You guys have an amazing Saturday and we'll talk soon.
Mwah. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.